Whether to rent or to buy the place in which you live in is a major decision. It doesn't just affect how much money you have left at the end of the month, it also affects your lifestyle and the size of the savings you accumulate over the years. Every day people buy homes when financially they'd be better off renting because it's important to them to have a place to put down roots and because they see owning a home as an investment that can grow and as a source of tax deductions. Similarly, people rent all the time for the flexibility and minimal responsibility it offers, even though they'd amass a larger net worth over the time if they had bought a place. Hey everyone, it's your favorite local realtor, Adam Brunel. Thank you so much for taking some time to spend with me today. Today we are talking about the age-old debate on renting versus buying. Each side of the coin certainly has its pros and cons. Let's get started, shall we? Renting versus buying a home is a big decision, and there are pros and cons to each option. In fact, a higher percentage of U.S. households are renting than at any other point since 1966. For some people, renting comes down to what they can afford at the moment. For many aspiring homebuyers, working with a rock-star real estate agent and lender can help them realize they're ready to take the plunge. The answer to the rent versus buy debate isn't so cut and dry. Here are 5 questions to ask when considering renting versus buying. What can you afford? How long do you plan to stay in the home? Do you want stability or flexibility? Can you afford to be responsible for home repairs and maintenance? What are your financial, career, and family goals? There are different costs associated with renting and buying. Most rental properties require a security deposit which protects the landlord against damage caused by the renter. You'll usually put down the first and final month's rent payments when you sign a lease. When evaluating a lease contract, ask if your monthly rent includes utilities such as water, electric, gas, cable, or internet. For home buyers, one of the biggest ongoing costs of home ownership is your monthly mortgage payment, which includes the loan's principal and interest amounts. Your payments can go up or down over time if your loan is a variable rate or your property taxes and homeowners insurance premiums change. If you put less than 20% down, your lender will typically require you to purchase private mortgage insurance, or PMI, which drives up your monthly payments as well. Be prepared for some of the hidden expenses that come with home ownership that catch many first-time home buyers off guard and can lead to buyer's remorse. During the process, the buyer will need to pay for a home inspection and for any quotes or for repairs needed from contractors. They will also put down at least 1% of the sales price for earnest money. Renting versus buying a home isn't a matter of ownership. Here are other key differences between the two options. Buying a house can build equity. Homebuyers can capitalize on their equity their home accumulates over the time. That means if the home's value goes up, you'll cash in on the higher value when you sell. Plus, with a fixed rate mortgage, you won't have to worry about rising rents. Interest rates are so low now that means borrowing money is very inexpensive today. In southern New Hampshire, where rents are high, it can almost be as affordable to purchase as to rent. If you can qualify for a home and build some equity, that ultimately makes more sense than renting. Another factor for buyers to consider is whether you will be able to deduct the mortgage interest at tax time. Tax laws allow those who itemize their taxes to write off their mortgage interest payments. However, not everyone is eligible to itemize deductions, and changes to the tax laws back in 2018 means that more people won't be able to deduct as much of their mortgage interest and property taxes as they used to. Homes need repairs and maintenance over time, and when you're renting, those costs are generally the landlord's responsibility. For instance, in an apartment, if the HVAC system or refrigerator breaks, the landlord has to fix it. On the other hand, as a homeowner, you'll be on the hook for those repairs and ongoing seasonal maintenance, and those costs can add up fast. Want flexibility? Rent. If you move into an unfamiliar city, have an unstable job situation, or don't know what neighborhood will feel like home, renting for a period of time can be a great option. During that rental period, people get a sense for what they like or don't like, and they can also start exploring different purchasing options during that time. While no one has a crystal ball, it's important to evaluate your current life situation and how much it's likely to change in the immediate future. I recommend clients who are going through life changes like divorce or downsizing to rent as a way to decompress before making a large purchase that may not be right for their new lifestyle. For clients who have a changing personal situation, such as getting married or planning to have a child soon, I encourage them to look at properties they're not going to outgrow quickly. Another consideration: can you afford a home that will fit your lifestyle in the next few years, or will a tight budget limit your options? It may be better to wait or rent for a little while until they can afford the home they can live in for some time or grow into with their family. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, be the cool guy or girl and give it a thumbs up. As always, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.